Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Stirring It Up with Tia Monique Kitchen Table Talk. And on today's segment of political news, Keith Olbermann is sitting at the table to discuss the infamous call. Let's listen and talk about it on the other side.
Versus Trump, and I'm not Trump. The President of the United States has been caught on tape for an hour trying to falsify the results of the election, repeatedly attempting to coerce the Republican Secretary of State of Georgia to, quote, find, unquote, 11,780 more Trump votes, and threatening him with reprisals and even retaliatory prosecution if he refuses to join Trump's criminal and seditious conspiracy. And all this happened on Saturday. These are crimes above the level of the Watergate scandal, which drove Richard Nixon from the White House. They are crimes without Watergate's confusing layers of who knew what and when. There is no ambiguity here. There is only extortion and conspiracy and obstruction of justice and violation of every election law ever written, specifically 52 U.S. Code 20511 and Georgia's Criminal Code 212604. There is no Watergate smoking gun here. There is only a Trump smoking flamethrower. While Trump's toadies like Ted Cruz and Ron Johnson and Kevin McCarthy are still trying to steal the election in Congress, Trump is, as of this weekend, as of this exact moment, still trying to steal the election with blackmail and bribery and threatening phone calls behind the scenes. At this latest in an endless series of critical moments in our nation's history, more of our leaders must take a stand. Trump obviously must go today, but the House will not impeach, the Senate will not convict. Instead, all available pressure must be brought on Trump to resign. And to those Republican seditionists aiding his coup, they must understand that their political careers and their freedom will be at an end. We need the voices today, this moment, of presidents, past and future, to condemn Donald Trump and his attempted coup in Congress and his attempted coup by phone in Georgia. Barack Obama must excoriate Trump. George W. Bush must repudiate Trump. Bill Clinton must condemn Trump, and Joe Biden must prosecute Trump. Because for revealing how the mob boss in our White House operates, this, to borrow a phrase, was a perfect phone call.
Well, if you do have the time, I can cue up that phone call. Just one moment, please.
We have won this election in Georgia based on all of this. And there's nothing wrong with saying that, Brad. You know, I mean, having a correct, the people of Georgia are angry. And these numbers are going to be repeated on Monday night, along with others that we're going to have by that time, which are much more substantial even. And the people of Georgia are angry. The people of the country are angry. And there's nothing wrong with saying that, you know, that you've recalculated.
Well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
Now, do you think it's possible that they shredded ballots in Fulton County? Because that's what the rumor is. And also that Dominion took out machines. That Dominion is really moving fast to get rid of their machinery. Do you know anything about that? Because that's illegal.
This is Ryan, Germany. No, Dominion has not moved any machinery out of Fulton County. We're having.
Oh, but have they moved? Have they moved the inner parts of the machines and replaced them with other parts?
No.
You sure, Ryan?
I'm sure.
You should want to have an accurate election, and you're a Republican.
We believe that we do have an accurate election.
No, I know you don't. No, you don't. You don't have. Not even close. You're up by hundreds of thousands of votes. You know what they did, and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense, and you can't let that happen. That's a big risk to you and to Ryan, your lawyers. That's a big risk. But they are shredding ballots, in my opinion, based on what I've heard. And they are removing machinery, and they're moving it as fast as they can, both of which are criminal fines, and you can't let it happen, and you are letting it happen. I'm notifying you that you're letting it happen. So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. So tell me, Brad, what are we going to do? We won the election, and it's not fair to take it away from us like this. And it's going to be very costly in many ways. And I think you have to say that you're going to re-examine it, and you can re-examine it, but re-examine it with people that want to find answers, not people that don't want to find answers. For instance, I'm hearing Ryan, and he's probably, I'm sure, a great lawyer and everything, but he's making statements about those ballots that he doesn't know. But he's making them with such, he did make them with surety, but now I think he's less sure, because the answer is they all went to Biden. And that alone wins us the election by a lot. You know.
Mr. President, you have people that submit information, and we have our people that submit information, and then it comes before the court, and the court then has to make a determination. We have to stand by our numbers. We believe our numbers are right.
Under law, you're not allowed to give faulty election results, okay? You're not allowed to do that, and that's what you've done. This is a faulty election result. And honestly, this should go very fast. You should meet tomorrow, because you have a big election coming up, and because of what you've done to the president, you know, the people of Georgia know that this was a scam. And because of what you've done to the president, a lot of people aren't going out to vote. And a lot of Republicans are going to vote negative because they hate what you did to the president. Okay? They hate it. And they're going to vote. And if you would be respected, really respected, if this thing could be straightened out before the election. You have a big election coming up on Tuesday.
All right, everyone, that wraps it up for another edition of Stirring It Up with me, Tara Monique, Kitchen Table Talk. So, what do you think about this infamous phone call? Wow, Trump just doesn't know where to stop, right? So now I wonder what's going to happen after Trump leaves the White House. We'll just have to keep up with him and let you guys know. So, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like and subscribe to become a friend. And for all our new subscribers, we see you and we appreciate you ever so much. So until next time, and there will be a next time, bye.
Black Lagoon, they're going to bring in little creatures, from the Black Lagoon, and instead of draining the swamp, they're going to dump cesspool water into the swamp.